Alright, next hero of here is Churchill. Now, I have changed the map because last time I did the Churchill challenge, 1 tower only, it was better to put him on Resort. So let me first try Resort with the super buffed Churchill. And I hope that'll be the right choice. Because I don't think Logs will perform much better, other than against Bads. Alright, so bad damage, pretty good. If you use the ability, even better. I don't think the ability gets buffed by outside buffs, right? So that doesn't make it scale very well. Regardless, surprisingly, this is actually not as good as I expected it to do. Is it just me? I hope this is actually possible. I know we're not max stacked yet, but I was hoping we could start this round without max stacks and still have it work. But right now, it's looking actually not great. Another one? Yeah, we're gonna pop this really late. So I gotta start the round before. Damn. Okay, so going to 140 with how many stacks? I started at 137 this time. If anyone can read that, then yeah, let me know, but I can't tell. Hopefully it's enough though, so again, spam the abilities off cooldown. It's still not dead yet. That's my problem. Ugh. Oh, the ability. There we go. Finally popped. Okay, we should beat these. For sure. I'll use the level 10 ability. Actually, crap. There's still a good chunk of track to go. I got Homeland right now. Oh, please tell me we beat this. We have 10 stacks, right? I think it's 10. Good, good. Good. So now we can finally continue with the challenge. At long last. I expect Churchill to at least get past 160. That was what Quincy got to. But I mean, Churchill is the better Quincy, so anything less than 160 is a failure in my eyes. I currently have Churchill in Strong because the biggest problem right now are Bads. It's really the one thing that's stopping us from Resort lasting longer than Logs. Because with Churchill on Logs, he can shoot the Bads all the time. But with this, there's a big loop that he cannot reach on his own. DTs are no problem though, with the spot. But yeah, this damage isn't as good as I expected right now from Churchill. 150 and Badger's still getting to the very last bend here. That's the highest round I got to in Chimps, 6. Fortunately, that round was too tough. I mean, it is true I've never been around 16 Chimps on Sanctuary. There are so many maps in this game I've literally not touched. Like X Factor, I haven't touched it since it came out because it's ugly. It's also due to the fact that, like, bosses, which I play, well, I still play, kind of-ish. There's never a race or a boss on that map, nor a race, even. The race is always on the easy maps. Ladies and gents, that bat is not killed yet. This round could be over. It could be Ogre right here. DDTs? There's not enough time to kill this. Yeah, there's no time. Wow. Alright, well, let's try to figure out this round. I think here's what I'll do. We'll do it on last, or put Churchill on last right now, to do the straight line action. The thing is, this will allow Churchill to pop, like, do damage to bats earlier before they enter the screen. At least that's my goal right now, with this spot. So last and last only. See, I already got 20% damage in, so I'm hoping that'll be enough. In fact, I might just leave it on last, because, again, it was this bat that was the problem. This other bat is probably fine. See how this one's almost dead? Because the minigun shoots on it first, so we're kind of, like, doing some good even damage here. Another one. Yep, this one's gonna pop, so put it back at first for now for DTs, and holy crap, I have no idea how we beat that. But we survived with no lives lost. Unfortunately, it's still not that much different in terms of damage. Alright, level 10. Please kill this. Not yet. How about now? Oh, there we go. Okay, we did it. But we have called arms up and not Homeland. So we could still die here. And we're freaking dead. God damn it. So close to greatness. Okay, let me try a thing here. Let's use the ability right now so that we get collateral damage on the bad. And then use level 10 now. Hopefully you have level 3 ability up by the time it gets in. Otherwise, GTs are gonna F me up. Don't pop, don't pop, don't pop. Pop now, please. And, didn't work. This is so close to working, but I think I'm gonna switch over to logs just to see if the same round, like, is as big of an issue or less of an issue. Alright, so back to 154 here. Based on what we looked in the previous rounds, I think we can actually beat 154 on logs. Yeah, it's really just DTs are a problem, or sorry, bads. DTs are still a problem though, on logs, especially since it doesn't have the amazing straight line. But yeah, I actually gotta leave it on first, and, or strong. And hope we can beat the collateral. Actually, no, what I should do is last. The bad is the last balloon right now. So definitely focus last. But make sure to switch it first if there is a balloon leaking. I gotta switch it first here, right? Nope. Luckily, miniguns got the damage. Look at that single target minigun damage. Just shred a bunch of F-mopes there. And yeah. It looks like we'll beat this, guys. Yeah. So the thing is, on Resort, Churchill is better only against non-bads. Because on this map, he can hit bads the entire time, which equals a faster kill. Plus the fact that logs is a little bit longer, so don't forget to add that factor in the mix. But yeah. Logs it is, and we'll see how many more rounds can survive. Might be able to get past Quincy, but I'm really surprised that it didn't blow Quincy out of the water, because, like, you know, one Quincy only survived way less than even one Churchill, but the tables have turned now that we have max buff the towers. Quincy has triple buff, yeah, that is true, but Churchill also has the main buff, but perhaps it's the fact that it's an attack speed buff versus maybe... I didn't know the exact stats of Churchill's ability here, but perhaps the additive is not as great when you already have a bunch of additive buffs with the, you know, the True Sun and all that. Whereas Quincy's main arrows is like 4x attack speed. So if you think about it that way, yeah, it makes sense. Isn't that just surprising? It means like in a late game run, provided you're not going Ezili or something like that, like Quincy would be better than a max level Quincy would be better than bringing max level Churchill, which I don't think would have crossed anybody's minds. I feel like if you target the machine gun to be better than Quincy, that is true. The machine guns add so much damage to bads, but you can't really use it because a lot of time the bad is not first, if that makes sense. This run is 3 bads, which is a problem because we're not getting equal damage. That last one's probably we're not gonna beat it. Yeah, we're not gonna beat bad number 2 here, so not looking good. I'll give this like a few more attempts, this round at least. Let's put this on last. Perhaps that's better. Yeah, we basically again gotta focus the bad damage, so just put it where it's gonna attack a bad, so like last. Plus, last isn't bad because it gets a good diagonal, so it could do decent bad damage too. Keyword could. Doesn't mean will. First, need to put it for DTs here. Holy crap, that's tight. Tightest thing I've seen today. Come on. Good. Ooh, we lost 50 lives of that. Holy crap. Well, good luck. Because just getting to this point is actually pretty darn hard. I think what you gotta do is just target Churchill where you think he will hit 2 bads during his main attack at once. But we also gotta focus the last bad, because that one is just terrible. There's literally no damage on it. Alright, 1 bad down, 2 to go. 2 to go, folks. Can we pull off the miracle run? The answer is most likely no, guys. Holy crap. It's bad. It's not happening. No, it's not happening. Wow. Churchill loses 3 rounds earlier than Quincy. A max buff Churchill. This is definitely the most surprising test I've done so far. Perhaps Quincy is the king? Well, find out once I finish all the other heroes. So the next hero we want to super buff is Ezili. I have no idea how long she's going to survive, so that's why I picked a random round like 97 to start off with. Let's begin. Because the problem is, well, I know Hex destroys everything. In fact, I shouldn't even tech bot. I should not be tech botting Ezili. I should be tech botting the Homeland. The Homeland. And the Overclock. And everything else once you get, you know, everything set up. But yeah, I think how long this survives is really going to depend on how well I can time Hex. Because I don't think Ezili does a lot of damage on her own. Well, I think she does, at level 20 at least. See that, a couple hundred, that's not terrible. But certainly nothing compared to other heroes. We just gotta rely on Hex to beat the insides. Like, watch this round 98 here. I'm gonna not use Hex just to show you how good Ezili is. I'm gonna speed up a little bit here. Just to show you. Just leave it on first the entire time. That's not very good, considering it's only 98. So yeah, the ability is going to be probably the most important out of any other hero so far. I think if we're going to die to anything, it's probably DDTs. Perhaps Hex may not jump fast enough on it. For now, I'm not going to use Hex though, unless it's a bad. Because you can beat everything else right now, it seems. Yeah, that Ceramic damage is kind of meh. I also just realized that Ezili fortifies ceramics, so that kind of helps too. Kind of helps for beating the Bloons. Okay, this round I think I gotta use Hex, right? Yeah, let's use it. See if it can save us here. Yay or nay, yay or nay. Oh crap, I lost 40 lives, but I think it's okay. Provided I don't go down to like 5 lives. I believe the only sizable buff to Ezili with the totem is the attack speed, which did get fixed finally this update. It finally gives 15% attack reduction. And that's really the only notable thing. Well, aside from also Pierce. Or rather, range. Let's actually put this on strong. So ignore the ceramics. Wait, no, that's a bad idea. Right? Is ignoring ceramics a bad idea? Yeah, let's put it back in first. And let's see how Hex does here. DT is... Ooh, that was close. This is a Hex round, I'm pretty sure then. Or a Totem round. You know what? Let me just use Totem. 1 life. Does it really matter that much? Just for some attack speed. Alright, and notice the attack speed difference is actually pretty sizable. We have no problems now with the Totem. Alright, this round. I think I got a Hex, right? Let me just watch first. No Hex. No Hex, but Totem. How does it do against DDTs? Not great. Alright, how about Totem and Hex? The best of both worlds. We'll put it on first for the Cerams. Like now. And, oof. Oh, I think the problem is that we don't have Homeland. I gotta make a new Homeland then. It's so annoying that, like, when you restart last round, the Homeland ability, like, just disappears. Even though you had it for almost a full duration beforehand. So I think that's where we went wrong. Or where, that's why we weren't doing any damage. Because Ezili wasn't attacked fast enough. Now we got a Homeland though, so that should help out a lot. Yeah, I think you can tell the difference is noticeable, but we still lose. Damn. I think what I gotta do is, guys, I gotta go back a few rounds. I gotta have the ability up for 117. Because DatJaneDoe has forced us to do that, so BRB. Okay, back to 117. If I mess up, I have a backup, called Arms. So we gotta drop Hex and thing immediately. I'm a bit slow. Hopefully that was not a problem. And... oh, that is close. Let's put it back on first, now. We'll use Home or Called Arms when it times out. If it does time out. And it does time out. Okay, there's a problem. There's a problem. We could alternatively delay it a little bit, yes. We will not use Homeland yet. We'll wait like 3 seconds for DTs to come in. Because we don't need it right now, right? But I will use it now, though. And use Hex and Thing immediately. And hopefully the 3 seconds is enough to make a difference. Switch to first. As soon as possible. Once Cerams leak. So far, so good. First now. And see how we go from there. Column is ready. If it times out. How we doing? Oh my god, we lost to Ceramics. Alright, here's what we do. We use Homeland now. We don't Hex yet. We do last to maximize DOT. And then we switch it first, and then use Hex, so that we actually get layers popped. Like, let's say... now. Hex now. And let's see where it takes us. We use Homeland or Called Arms if we need to. And I think that does it. Nice. Now let's see 118. I will put it back on last again, because it worked pretty well that time. Maximize DUT on DTs, yes. And then we'll Hex put on first. Now. This round's way more group, so I think it's a problem. Close call, though, close call. Wait, it almost worked, wow. Just watch here, folks. So, first now that we got every DT killed, or DOT'd. And this should... it's close, but I think it works. Yeah. Good job. Very close. So 119 is a very easy round. I think we have enough, the cooldown's short enough to be able to use Hex 3 times. Is that right? Yes, it is. In fact, only 2 Hexes beats 3 bad, so yeah. This might get close to Striker and Open. Again, they got to 128. So Ezili only has to go a few more rounds to match them. Next round, we gotta be prepared, guys. My homeland's not up. There's a lot of DTs. We gotta do the same strategy, I think. Like, put it on last. The same strat. And then Hex last minute. Hopefully it ends up working. That's a long line. First now and then Hex. Oh, I forgot to use Totem too. Whoops. Well, we know what to do next time. If we lose here. If we lose. Yeah, we lose. Okay. Close call, though. So here we go again. Let's start Totem immediately. Immediately on last. And we will Hex. Not yet, of course. Oh, wow. We're actually popping the Bloons alongside that. So we gotta do it now, though. We gotta do it now. I think I Hexed a little bit too early, but it's okay. We gotta, Called Arms now. We got a weaker buff now, unfortunately. So this could be bad for the next 10 seconds. Yeah, it's bad. This round might not be doable, actually, because we don't have Homeland the entire duration. And I don't see a way to keep it the entire duration without cheating. Because right now, my rule is that I'm not allowed to buy or sell the Homeland infinite times. I'm only allowed to if I start the round without the ability up. In which case, I kind of have to. Y'all know the drill. So, first now. And then Hex now. And the only thing we do from here is use Called Arms when Homeland is expired. So let's just wait for that. So we had Homeland for like 3 seconds longer, but still, there's still too many DTs left. And I think that's probably a good place to stop at, because it doesn't look like this is doable. So unfortunately, Ezili falls short. 2 rounds less than Oben and Striker.